Your Majesty! In my way you are! Step back, underling! Let us through. I have strict orders from the Queen not to let either of you through. I shall make any inquiries on your behalf. State your business. The Queen's guests have arrived. Let them come in, shall we? I shall inquire. Stay here. Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Let the guests through. You two are dismissed. What does that mean? Queen Braun is quite upset with you two for letting the princess escape with the pendant. You should go now. Whatever to do, are we? We cannot live without the Queen's backing. We must first tell the guests to come in. Phew. What of you? Who are you? Out of my way, the Queen summoned me. Restrain yourself before the Queen. Do you understand who you're talking to? I'm Lonnie, the best and the most beautiful bounty hunter in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. I hear things aren't going too well. Have you no manners? This is what I get for hiring a lowlife. I'm sure you didn't hire me for my manners, Your Majesty. You have two objectives. The first is to retrieve the pendant, a national treasure from Princess Garnet. The other is to assassinate the black mage traveling with them. What is that? A soulless golem. A defect is running free. I don't know what happened between you and the princess, but what should I do if I meet with resistance? Just get the pendant back from that wretched girl. Wonderful. My axe is pleased to hear that. It won't take long. Good day, Your Majesty. Is it true that a boy with a tail is traveling with the princess? Yes, that accursed monkey. I shall give you an extra reward if you take care of him. I was right. I'll take care of your request after I finish him. Reporting. The Alexandrian fleet has returned to home waters. Please prepare to depart on the Red Rose. Ah, finally. We leave immediately. Pinnacle Rocks. Mother. Vivi, we made it? Where are we? We are at Pinnacle Rocks. It's supposed to be near Lindblum Castle. Pinnacle Rocks? Lindblum? The Gargant took us this far? Where's Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix? And Zidane? He went to check the area. Dagger, you're awake. Do you feel okay? Where is everyone, Zidane? I don't know. We're finally far from Alexandria. Hey, don't worry. The tailless guys are with them, too. It's almost nightfall. They're probably in Treno by now. Do you think we can borrow an airship in Lindblum? Treno's only steps away if we can reach South Gate. Yeah. Are you our enemy? That is up to you. My name is Ramu. I've heard your name somewhere. I've seen your name in a book I read about summoning magic. You must be Ramu, the thunder god. Do you know that your summon magic destroyed Clara? An Eidolon follows its summoner's orders. It responded to the orders of a woman filled with greed this time. No, Mother. I can't believe it. I was confined while Clara was destroyed. It wasn't your fault, Dagger. They knew. That's why they stay behind. Everyone. True, you are not the one who caused the destruction. But I must ask you, what will you do now? If I were more powerful, if I could use summon magic, I beg of you, please, help me. And cause more destruction? No. I was afraid of my summon magic, but not anymore. Many years have passed since I last served a master. I must test to see whether you are truly fit to be my master. I will hide 5 manifestations of myself in this forest. Each one will carry a piece of the hero's story. Collect all 5 pieces and tell me the story. If you put together the story to my satisfaction, I shall become your Eidolon. I'm sorry. I know we must hurry. It's okay, Dagger. I'll help you too. Thanks, you two. What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Last time, we have successfully escaped from Alexandria and made our way to Pinnacle Rocks, though it wasn't by choice. And this time, we are going to be getting daggers, technically first, summon. But first, we did have some abilities learned. So, let's... Okay, so Adam Invest will teach him Stone Killer and Bird Killer, but he already knows Bird Killer. MP attack counter. Clear-headed. Let's equip the Maltina rack on her, since that is by far better. Okay, yeah, these two already have them thrown with, so let's do this. Oops. Nothing. Ah. Now we can equip the Oak Staff, which will teach him Stop, Bio, and Drain. Let's do these two. So, let's take a look at Stop, Bio, and Drain. Stop. Stops target from taking any action. This basically inflicts the stop status ailment. And of course, if you inflict stop on all enemies, then it is considered an auto victory for you. Just don't expect this to work on bosses all that much. Bio causes non-elemental damage and poisons to single or multiple targets. This is kind of a way for you to... This is pretty much a better version of poison. It inflicts poison and does damage both, so very much worth the 18 MP. And then Drain. Drains HP from target and transfers it to the spellcaster. It's an HP stealing move. That's really what it is. It's an HP draining move, nothing more. And as for Stone Killer, deals lethal damage to stone enemies. It works on enemies like the Golem, so you'll do extra damage to that. MP attack uses own MP to raise attack power. Again, I've never really used this. Zidane pretty much hits like a truck anyway, but if you want him to do more damage, this is the way to do it. I could have sworn Protect Girls was on. Okay, let's put on these two. And we can also talk to Monty. And of course, we do have a letter to give. Thanks for delivering this letter from Moscow. Monty, were you able to escape Evil Forest? I think this continent is headed for some serious disaster. It might be too late by the time we realize it. Escaping the petrified Evil Forest was quite a task. I escaped by following some suspicious-looking people. They follow Tantalus. Okay, nothing. Gonna save just in case. And we are going to want to find the 5 manifestations of Ramu. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. That's beginning. You have 4 to go. If we go back to where we started, here's another one. Historian's explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. That's hero. You have 3 to go. There is one down here. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him in the end. Heroes are also human. You have 2 to go. That was human. But of course, there's also some more items here. And yes, this is the same pinnacle rock that we went to near Lindblum. We're just in a different part of it. So I did say we would be back, but we get a mithril vest from that. Which only teaches auto potion. Then we want to move onwards. There we go. And we see this chest that is being guarded by Ramu. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Animantoids in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have one to go. But behind it, we received the Ogre, which was a weapon we synthesized back in Lindblum for Zidane. So yeah, he already has one. But if you didn't synthesize it at that time, then if you didn't synthesize it at that time, then that's where you get it. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence, the last piece. But there is also a chest here. Now we can't go from the bottom, so we're going to have to get it from above. I can't get back up here once I jump off, but I can get to the treasure chest. We're gonna jump off. And we get a mithril armlet, which I'm pretty sure everybody already has anyway. Yes. Now, I believe we want to return to where we started? Oh wait, no. My mistake. We want to... Ah, damn it. Got into a fight. Oh, sand scorpions. Here we go. So you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprises of 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4. So, one of these is fake. And I believe, if memory serves, this story is a bit of an Easter egg or reference to Final Fantasy II. The original Final Fantasy II, not the version, the that we get overseas that was actually Final Fantasy IV. This is the story of the original Final Fantasy II. But I think some things have been changed. It's been a while since I've last seen anything of Final Fantasy II, and I haven't fully played through it myself yet. But I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be an Easter egg or reference to Final Fantasy II. So, the first part is beginning, then cooperation, then silence, and even though he says one of these are fake, you actually choose how you want the story to end. Do you want the story to end with a hero or human? It doesn't matter which. It doesn't matter which one you choose. You just kind of have to choose which one you honestly think. But I kind of like the human side, honestly. Let's recite your story. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantoids in the snowfield cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. Are you satisfied with your choices? Yes. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose human for the conclusion? People pass down stories of other people to whom they feel an affinity. The people in the story had flaws, as we all do. That is why they became heroes in the people's minds. I want to know what you think in your own words. Me? I am away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon. Thank you. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk. We get the Peridot. Maybe now. Let's go to Lindblum. Hey old man, you're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic? Human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become her Eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Zidane, Vivi, let's go! You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterward. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Yeah, of course. Look, it's Lindblum Castle. I don't think we can turn back once you jump off. What do you want to do? Well, there's actually nothing left here. So, we're gonna jump off for now. We're gonna jump off now. Now we're back at the familiar spot in Pinnacle Rock. Zidane? I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it, Dagger. Zidane. Look. Is that the red rose?